Hi friends, I'm excited to take you on the journey of Bentley and Albert's first birthday cake thanks to Gilmore Dog Bakery. So let's get started. So friends, let me first apologize because we had a bit of a mic issue, so that is why we have the voiceover, but we'll definitely have Shelley back so you can meet her. She is from Gilmore Dog Bakery, and she came over to make Bentley and Albert's first ever birthday cake. Although they're 4 years old, this is the first time they've had a beautiful birthday cake. And she took a combination of olive oil and Smuckers natural peanut butter. She was very keen on using that Smuckers natural peanut butter, water, eggs, a little bit of cinnamon, and a very ripe banana. And she actually used whole wheat flour, and that is her cake mixture. And I'll definitely put the entire recipe below. But that is how you get your cake started. And she really emphasized, don't stress over it. Long as you have the proper ingredients, and definitely always check with your vet to confirm the ingredients that you can give your dog. So that's always important to do. And friends, please be sure to follow Gilmore Dog Bakery on Instagram. You will absolutely love their Instagram. I'll put it in the description box below. So very simple ingredients, all ingredients in which we can eat, but it's not going to taste the best to us, but it can be edible. She's going to now take her pans, line them with olive oil, and just kind of wipe them down with olive oil, and then put half the batter in each one of the pans, and then they are ready to go in the oven. So this is such a simple thing that you can do for your pup, but it's absolutely just a fun way to celebrate your dog. I just love this. Now, while the cakes are being put in the oven and they're baking, we're then going to move on to making the frosting, which I was really excited to see how Shelley was going to do this. So she went back to her Smuckers natural peanut butter, and again she stressed using this specific Smuckers natural peanut butter because she knows the ingredients that are in it. And then she's going to then top that with Greek yogurt. So I thought that was an interesting combination. I didn't know that, because when you look at her cakes, they're just so beautiful, but you're also very curious to how she makes them dog friendly. And she uses that non-fat plain Greek yogurt. And then she just takes the mixer and she's just giving it a nice mix. And then you can see it coming together. And she's showing us here kind of the consistency that you're looking for with your frosting. So it does have that same consistency. You're looking for that same but fluffy type consistency that you have with your typical cake frosting. And then once your cakes are ready, you want to make sure to cool them before you actually take them out of the pan. And look how wonderful our cakes turned out. Now, what Shelley did was she actually put it on this Lazy Susan cake stand that she had. But if you don't have that, you can simply put it on your platter or your plate and then put it on some type of Lazy Susan that you have, or simply just not use anything, because your dog is not going to get upset with you if the cake is not perfectly frosted. That's the beautiful thing about making a cake for your pup. They're gonna love it no matter how it looks. So now she's layered both of the cakes on top of each other just by sitting one on top of the other, and she's gonna go in now and she's going to take that beautifully whipped frosting to finish off the cake. So Shelley then uses her handy dandy little tool here to really put the frosting all around the cake, and it also adds a cute design because it has ridges on one side of this little tool, and I'll put it in the description box below, that really helps her create just a beautiful look with the cake. You can see how it's making it easy for her to smooth the frosting onto the cake, and you can not only use this for your dog's cake, but for your cakes for you and your home birthday parties. But as you can see, she's using the edge also to just make a cute little design. So you don't have to be just an expert cake decorator to do this. This is so easy to do from home, and I thought it just added so much to the cake. And so she's just going to continue the smooth, and then she's going to finish off. And anytime you have any imperfections, the great thing that you can do is just pipe more frosting, which of course covers any errors you may have made. But you know, you can't make any errors. This cake is for your dog. No matter how it looks, they're gonna love it. And that is my kind of cake. So now Shelley is going to do a little bit of piping on the cake to finish it off. She uses a neat trick of putting her piping bag over a glass, and then it makes it easier for her to put the frosting inside of the piping. That way you don't have to worry about just kind of making a mess. It's just an easy, simple way to get the job done. And then it's just about going around the cake. And this is where having it on a Lazy Susan or something that spins around can make it a little easier. But again, it's not something that you have to have. It's just, it can make it easy when you're trying to turn the cake around. But of course, you know, it's not a must-have. But it is so cute seeing her add the little piping around the cake. To me, this is when the cake started really coming to life, and it really started looking like a birthday cake. And the beautiful thing is, I love the neutral, natural color of her cakes. One, because it really just makes it feel like it's more for your dog, but then also it just really, you know, is such a beautiful color. It's just a beautiful kind of twist on always having such of the white and the blues. It's just a beautiful twist. Now, one thing is you do want to keep your cakes fresh. So you don't want to make these cakes and then save it for a long period of time. When you make the cakes, you need to make them as they're ready to eat. So you don't want to save them more than a day. If you need it for a different day, like the next day or something like that, then what I would do is put it in the freezer. So these cakes do not have a long shelf life at all, no shelf life. So you want to make the cake either the same day your dog is going to eat it. You don't want to kind of hold off too much on it. And then if you're not going to do that, freeze the cake, definitely. She then has these cookies that she actually ordered from another vendor, but she also makes cookies for dogs, and she makes waffles for dogs, you know, at the Gilmore Dog Bakery. So she has an array of things, but she finds that sometimes because the shelf life is just, you know, she makes them as her clients request them or customers request them. So when she's doing just kind of special projects, sometimes she'll order her dog cookies from another vendor. And so this right here is perfect, and it complements the cake beautifully. How gorgeous is that, guys? Such a cute puppy doggy birthday cake. And you know, friends, it takes no time to do it. So I think it's always important to celebrate our pets because they're not with us for very long, and you want to create those memories. And that is the reason why it's okay to just love on your pet and celebrate whenever you can, because these are memories that you're creating that you're going to be so happy that you have captured and that you have done later on when they are no longer with us. And so, friends, here is the finished cake. I absolutely loved it. And now to present it to Bentley and Albert. And their friend Hamilton came over also. Hamilton is Shelley's dog, and he is famous in his own right. I'm going to put his Instagram down below also, so definitely check out Hamilton's Instagram and follow him and let him know that Bentley and Albert sent you. But now it's about showing the pups. We're going to cut them some slices, and then we're going to present it to the birthday boys and see what they think. So as you see, Hamilton knows the deal. He could sense when the cake was ready. He knows that when mom is going to make a cake. And Bentley and Albert, they actually had to come in, sniff around a little bit to see what was going on. They could not believe it, but then they were all in. This was such a fun project to do with Shelley. I thought it was just so fun and such a beautiful thing that we can do to celebrate our pets. And I want to thank Shelley from Gilmore Dog Bakery for sharing her tips on how to make the birthday cake. Again, I so apologize for our mics having an error with our mics. I wish you could have gotten her instruction on making the cake because she is absolutely fabulous. So please go follow Shelley at Gilmore Dog Bakery and let her know that Nikki, Bentley, and Albert have sent you. And if you want her to share anything else, because she does all kinds of bakery items for pets, she is just an amazing woman. So she definitely will have to come back to the channel. I hope you all are doing great. I will see you at the next video. This is Nikki, Bentley, and Albert saying goodbye.